Paramount Pictures presents
Interesting.
Eddie Murphy.
Kind of itches a little.
Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy.
Come on!
And Angela Bassett. Vampire in Brooklyn.
I would love to have you for dinner.
Rated R. Starts Friday.
The prices are falling during Nissan's fall clearance. To make way for the new 96s, Nissan's clearing out their 95s with incredible factory-to-dealer incentives. Now save up to $3,000 on the Pathfinder. Up to $2,200 on the #1 import brand minivan, the Quest. Up to $1,500 on the 200SX. And even up to $1,400 on Nissan trucks. So stop by your nearest Nissan dealer now during Nissan's fall clearance, while you can still rake in the savings.
You're on KCBS LA.
Good evening, folks. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Tom, and this is the simulcast, up and running now on CBS Radio and Television for late at night on August the 11th, August 12th, 1995, from CBS Television City in Los Angeles, California. Lisa Kudrow is here tonight from the enormously popular television program Friends, and Richard Rhodes, journalist, just back from the commemoration of the 50th anniversary of the dropping of the first atomic bomb on Hiroshima, Japan. We had some business to do before we started here tonight, and I didn't get a chance to do one promo for a station in Central Texas. And they've got their tape machines rolling down there now. So, anyway, give me a little 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Would you? I want to get the sweat. I'm sweating. Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, Central Texas, you want late? You want night? You're on. The Late Late Show with Tom Snyder follows Star Trek. Weeknights at 12:35, only on KI 42. Print it. No, they'll use that down there. They'll appreciate the humor. In any event, the talk of the day here in Los Angeles has been the forfeiture of a baseball game last night involving the St. Louis Cardinals and the LA Dodgers at Dodger Stadium. Apparently what happened, in the bottom of the 9th inning, some of the fans were upset with some calls by the umpires, and they had been given baseballs. It was ball night last night at Dodger Stadium, and they passed out, I'm told, 25,000 baseballs. And these things started flying out in the field, and the umpires forfeited the game and gave it to the visiting team, which has not happened to the Dodgers, I'm told, since 1916. And tonight, thank God it wasn't bat night, first of all. And secondly, tonight it's calm there because they didn't give anything away. So at dinner tonight, Brian McAloon and myself and others on the staff were talking about how we could show this to you. We had asked the Dodgers for the videotape, and naturally, they don't want this shown at all, so they would not give us clearance. And somebody suggested we go out to Big 5 and get some baseballs and just, you know, throw them in the set here and give you an idea of what it looked like at Dodger Stadium last night. Now we turn on the Letterman show here an hour and 15 minutes ago, and what are they doing? They're throwing baseballs. So our whole creativity has been stifled. Well, screw it. Ladies and gentlemen, here is our humble recreation of what happened in the 9th inning last night. Now, I want no balls hitting me. No, sir. Okay, please. I know you don't like me, but don't show it here. Here is our humble recreation of what happened at Dodger Stadium last night in the bottom of the 9th. Hit it. Ta-da! It's late. What can I tell you? Dave, I'm sorry. We just had to do it. Lisa Kudrow from Friends is here, and then Richard Rhodes looking back at Hiroshima and the dropping of the first atomic bomb on Japan. That's our show for Friday, along with you and TS, all alone on the telephone, on the toll-free lines. Fire up the simultaneous, pour them in the pictures, and watch the pictures as they fly through the air. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah, you've seen it all. Done it all. Pretty much got it all figured out. But have you got what it takes to be a mountain man? All it takes are the 2 cool beers of the Mountain Man. smooth bush beer, easy drinking bush life. So, be a mountain man. All you gotta do is head for the mountains.
That's rather personal.
How much do you spend every year on long distance?
Could be a small fortune.
More than $1,000.
How'd you like to get some of that back?
Certainement.
Say again?
What do I have to do?
Just get Sprint Cents International. Now, on top of simply great rates to countries around the world, you'll get cash back every year you're with Sprint, so it pays to stay.
Really fabulous to get cash back.
I would call more often.
Oh, I'll go for a vacation.
Cash is good.
What are you going to do with the money you get back from Sprint?
Call for Sprint Cents International. Now with cash back.
Okay, now don't get Grandma too excited.
That's right. The poor dear is probably a bit weak. She has been running on the same Duracell battery since the Ice Age.
Those Duracell batteries sure do last. You can't top the copper top.
More room. More power. More luxury. More Civic. For less than you think. Ask your Honda dealer about the full line of new Civics. He'll tell you more.
Mexico. Come discover the endless beauty of Mexico. It's everywhere. In the colonial streets of Guadalajara. In the arts and crafts from the village of Tlaquepaque. And in the stunning beaches of Puerto Vallarta, where the blue of the sea meets the green of endless vegetation. Mexico, a country of endless beauty and color. Come to Mexico and begin an endless journey.
I've heard Black Angus is putting on a big spread. Seasoned top sirloin steaks, grilled prawns or Texas-sized shrimp. A stuffed potato and baked tomato. That's the thing about Black Angus. No sissy food. No sissy portions. Steak with Texas-sized fried shrimp or grilled prawns, just $10.99. See you at Black Angus.
By the way, everybody who calls in tonight gets one of the baseballs. That's part of our Pact with You, the home viewer. But before you go crazy, these, as you can see, are Little League baseballs. See, Dave had pro baseballs. We have Little League baseballs. I'll have these signed by myself or a CBS executive. One of the freshest new faces in Hollywood, Lisa Kudrow, plays Phoebe on the hit NBC television program Friends. She's a nominee for an Emmy Award in the category of Best Supporting Actress. And we're happy to welcome her to our program tonight. Thanks for coming on and welcome to CBS.
Hey.
Congrats on your Emmy nomination. How has that changed your life since that came about?
It's actually made me feel a little more confident. I don't know if that makes me a big fool.
You mean with the popularity of this program and the fact that you bicycled back and forth between this program and the other one, Love and War, you were not...
Mad About You.
Or Mad About You, that
Same
you were not
thing.
a woman possessed of great confidence?
Well, I had some confidence, and you know, I was happy to be doing all that, and that was good. But you never know. I mean, especially actors are a little insecure anyway, and you really never know how you're doing.
When you were a young woman living here in Southern California, and you would watch Johnny Carson or the other chat shows and see actors and actresses come on, what was your opinion of them? What did you think of actors then?
I didn't have a great opinion of them. It's just that, I mean, and I used to do a thing at the Groundlings when I was there. I used to do your favorite actress on a talk show character, who just, her eyes were glazed over and just sort of, yeah, all right. You know, not answering any questions, just sort of being very
Or talking
pleasant.
about the most recent divorce, or the newest wife, or the newest girlfriend, stuff like that.
Or the newest tragedy, you know, like, and I had a tonsillectomy, you know, like something like really severe. So I don't know. And also, yeah, the newest divorce, and they're happy they see their kids like once a week. And I don't know. I just didn't have a lot of...
And when you decided to become an actor, if you're comfortable with that term as opposed to actress, did you decide that you were not going to be the one who would go on programs like this one, please God, and your eyes would begin to glaze over in the middle of the... Believe me, in 40 years, I've seen them glaze like you can't believe, okay?
I know, like in the middle of your sentence, I'll just say, right. No.
Oh, cool, man.
Try to be lucid, alert, listening.
With the success of Friends, what about offers to do big screen motion pictures? Usually when someone is successful on television, the studios say, hey, this woman, this man could be big on the big screen. You?
Yeah, a couple. Yeah, there's a couple that I'm thinking about and looking at, and it's scary. To me, that's really scary. Mostly because, I mean, I wouldn't have been scared, you know, before Friends at all. I'd be like, yippee. But
right.
Now, oh, look, it happened. But now, now I think it's scary because everybody's watching what we're going to do next. And I feel like I'm being going to be judged pretty harshly if I do something awful, even though it's not my fault if it's not good.
Right. You know, this is great. You've given me a whole new technique out here. I just sit here and say, right. You know, it's fabulous. What kind of roles are offered? What are they talking about here for Lisa on the big screen?
Well, there's a lot of dumb girl roles.
Yeah.
Which I knew would happen.
Right.
Yeah, so we could do the whole evening like this.
No, we won't.
But a lot of dumb girl roles, which I was expecting, because that's, you know, kind of what I'm playing on TV.
I know, but you are hardly that. As a matter of fact, I'm told that you were a fairly studious student when you attended Taft High School here in Los Angeles, and you're a Vassar girl. You went east and went to Vassar, and for whatever the reason, your classmates there gave you the nickname of Einstein. You were a brain in college.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, at first they thought I was pretty much of an idiot because I was from Southern California, and I was happy, so I was smiling a lot, which I guess on the East Coast, that's the first sign that you can't be too swift if you're happy. But then I got wise, and I stopped smiling and judged everyone a lot more harshly, so.
And were you a popular kid at Vassar?
I don't know. I had my friends that I liked a lot, and, you know.
And what did you study there? What was your main course of studies?
Biology. That was my major. Biology. I was really interested in evolution and a field called sociobiology. I don't know if you know.
No, I don't know too much about
that one. It was it was.
But I'm just wondering, what would be the practical applications of a degree in biology and or sociobiology if you want to make your way in the workplace? Where would that take you in terms of employment or career?
Yeah, I don't think it would take me much further than another university where I could teach and do my research. And then again, the research I would want to do, which would be in like theoretical evolutionary stuff, wouldn't really bring in the big grant bucks, you know, so.
And socioevolution, tell me a little, or biology, tell me a little bit about that.
Well, what it is it's the interaction between biology and environment in producing social behavior in all animals, including human beings. That's sort of the TV log line.
And what would be an example of that? Let's say human beings. You know, the effects of environment and biology on human behavior.
Okay, well, there are some...
and I don't mean to put you to a test here. If you've forgotten it, it's okay. It's no great big deal.
I have, in fact, forgotten a lot. But there are lots of, you know, universal truths about different populations. And it doesn't matter, you know, what population you're looking at, but there are lots of taboos, like the incest taboo pretty much exists.
Universally around the globe, in most societies.
And in all species, too, pretty much. And I mean, it's a thing that's like very firmly rooted in biology, you know, because there's recessive genes and the likelihood of you know, close relatives, you know, mating, you're going to have those recessive genes pop up and you have a horrible aberration. And that translates to human behavior.
Does that follow then through the animal kingdom?
Yeah.
In terms of related animals would not cohabit with each other?
Pretty much, yeah.
I mean, there will always be a variation here and there, but it's interesting that this is not a taboo that was made up by humans, but this is something that's almost drilled into the DNA of species.
Right. I mean, I think the way I understood it is that those individuals who had, let's say, the genetic predisposition to avoid incest were likely to produce more offspring, and they would produce more offspring. So that those genes are going to be, you know, furthered along.
So anyway, after college, you've had your fill of this.
No, not my fill. I really enjoyed it, and I loved it a lot.
Okay. But you came to a decision that you were going to go on and pursue a career as an actress in Los Angeles, California.
Right.
Okay, let me stop you there for a second. You said right very well there. Lisa Kudrow is here tonight from Friends. The toll-free is up and running at 800-952-2788. You're watching CBS. We'll be right back after these messages.
It's color printing, and it's state-of-the-art. It's flyers. It's proposals. It's Crayola and Hallmark Connection software. And putting your very own logo on a T-shirt. So it's not business as usual. It's what you can do with a new Canon Color Bubble Jet printer. Ken, what can you do?
Arm yourself with a different kind of protection. The first odor-eliminating antiperspirant with baking soda. Arm & Hammer Deodorant Antiperspirant. None of these antiperspirants are like it. Only Arm & Hammer has a patented baking soda formula. The baking soda actually absorbs and then eliminates odor, instead of just covering it up. That's the difference. And it keeps you dry. So arm yourself with the only antiperspirant that eliminates odor with the power of baking soda. Arm & Hammer.
Between darkness and light, primal urges and refinement, between a man and two women lies one thing. Desire. Sunday, a once-in-a-lifetime cast assembles for a classic. Uncut, uncensored, all new, and only on CBS. Oscar winner Jessica Lange, Alec Baldwin, Diane Lane, and John Goodman. A streetcar named Desire. As shocking today as it ever was.
In space, no one can hear you scream. Your living room might be a different story. Buy the Alien Trilogy, 3 times the terror at a new low price from Fox Video.
Do you still have ties to family and home in Mexico?
Personally, I call a lot down to Mexico.
My husband talks to his parents in Mexico City.
What do you want when you call back home?
Good connection when you're calling out of the country. Definitely the savings.
It's simple with AT&T. With True World Savings, there's no names, no numbers. Call now and see how competitive our rates are.
True World Savings, it's better. I don't have to give out any numbers.
Enjoy clearer sound with True Voice Plus, only from AT&T.
You want to be able to understand the other person on the line. And so far, AT&T has given me that.
Connect faster with AT&T International Redial. When the line to Mexico is busy, we'll dial your number for you. It's free when you switch to AT&T.
It's going to ring for me, and all I have to do is pick it up, and there's my visitation.
Get more for your money with AT&T. Call 1-800-545-WORLD to switch.
I'm going to switch to AT&T because it's better.
It's all within your reach.
That's your true choice, AT&T.
Need new carpet? This weekend, it's Carpeteria's 16-hour sale. Free interest plus no payments till '97. Even on DuPont Stainmaster carpets, only at Carpeteria.
You're on KCBS LA.
We're back with Lisa. Here's Dan on the toll-free from West Palm Beach, Florida. Hello.
Hi, Tom. I recently discovered your show, and I love it.
Thank you, sir.
I want to appreciate you for doing some research and studying up on your guest, as opposed to just getting a 2-minute briefing. You really know what you sound like when you're interviewing your guests.
Well, you're very kind. I have a wonderful staff of people who provide me with all kinds of information, and they make this program possible. But that's not why you called, Dan. Say hi to Lisa. She's right here.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi.
Lisa, I've been watching you, and I've been really a big fan of yours since you were on Bob Newhart's third sitcom, Bob.
Wow.
That was you, right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was in the last episode, Dan, where the whole thing was just a dream.
That was Newhart.
Or Newhart, yeah.
I think she was on his third series, Bob, and she had brunette hair.
Yes, Thanks for bringing that up.
You were hysterical.
Thank you.
You really were. You stole the scenes from them, and you have in the next 2 series.
Wow.
I wanted... Oh, I'm sorry.
I just said wow.
Wow.
Right.
Your timing also is just incredible, and I think that alone should win you the Emmy.
Thank you.
The question I have for you is that if your characters, Ursula and Phoebe, were dropped into a forest, which one would find her way out first, and why?
I don't think either of them could find their way out, especially not Ursula.
Especially not Ursula.
Yeah, I don't think she
seems to have a thing going.
Well, she wouldn't be able to see, you know, well, this was dumb. I was going to say she can't see the forest for the trees, but she wouldn't know it.
There you go. I like when Ursula grabbed at the air. I think she was after a fly or something in the restaurant there. That was one of the funniest physical movements I've ever seen.
Thank you. Oh, I worked on that too. Thanks.
Yeah, great. What show do you like working with the most? It's kind of a dumb question.
Dan, if you have a long list of questions, I could visit the boys' room and come back, you know.
Just doing your job, Tom.
And not too bad, Dan. Don't show me up here now. Come on.
All right. I've just been a big fan of Lisa, and I'm really going to be rooting for you at the Emmys.
Well, that's really nice. Thank you.
I'm glad you called, Dan. Thanks for being with us, and thank you for watching our program.
You're welcome.
All right. Bye-bye
Bye,
now.
Tom. Bye, Lisa.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So you made the decision after Vassar you were going to be an actress.
Right.
Why?
Well, it's something I'd always wanted to do since elementary school and junior high school. And it just seemed like after I graduated college, that was the time to do something so risky and one of those things that was a fantasy.
And your family supportive in that risk that you were going to take?
Freakishly supportive.
Yeah, I know that your dad is a man of science. As a matter of fact, he's a researcher and one of the foremost experts on headaches in this country.
Yeah, he just recently retired too, and my brother's a neurologist, took over for him. And yeah, but when I told them that I decided against biology and all that, and I decided I want to be an actress, they went, oh, thank God, yay for you. Seriously. Wasn't really the reaction I was expecting.
And like, what kind of research has your father done on headaches? What do we know about headaches now that we didn't know, say, 25, 30 years ago?
Well, aside
Does your father get a lot of headaches, or?
Yeah, he did, yeah. He did get a lot of headaches. The thing I think that drove him into doing headache research was cluster headache. I don't know if you know what that is.
No, I don't.
It's a type of headache. It mostly occurs in men, and it's one of the most severe pains that we know of. It's really excruciating, and there's a whole syndrome that occurs with it, and I think it's in fact part of a syndrome, the head pain. But anyway, so he got into it because of cluster headache, and he proposed, I think, one of the first theories of the, like, you know, biochemistry of it, like the, you know.
And was he able to do sufficient research in that area that maybe he found a way to ward off the cluster headaches that he had?
You can't cure them, but he did come up with some excellent treatments for it. I mean, some of them he came up with, some of them he sort of reintroduced that others had tried, and he made a lot of headway.
Do you get headaches a lot?
No, not a lot. Sometimes a migraine, but not severe. So.
Yeah. I was just wondering if they ran in the family or something like that.
Well, migraines do, yeah, and that's why I have them, because of my father. So.
Well, we fathers try to do the best we can for our daughters.
Yeah, well.
Here's Robert in Atlanta, Georgia. Hello, welcome to CBS.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
Lisa, I love you.
Oh my God.
Anyway, my roommate Steve and I are up here, and we just want to first of all say that we think you're the best part of the show, and we just adore you, and we really hope you win the Emmy.
Oh, thank you. Wow, that's really nice.
I have a couple of questions for you. First of all, when you're watching TV, when you have some free time, which shows do you enjoy watching, and why do they mean so much to you, besides Friends, of course?
Well, I enjoy watching, if we're talking about sitcoms, I really enjoy Seinfeld and Mad About You.
Right,
and even, you know, when I'm not on, I still like watching Mad About You. I think Mad About You is a really great show.
Great, because that kind of leads into my second question. We also feel that we think you're a television demigoddess. We really do.
Oh my gosh.
And we think that Helen Hunt...
What is a demigoddess? Is that like almost a goddess or beyond a goddess?
She's beyond a goddess.
Beyond
I mean, she's not even a demigoddess. She is 2 steps beyond. Okay?
Wow.
And we want to know what it's like working with Helen Hunt, because you two are probably our favorite female actors on TV, and we'd like to know what you think it is, you know, how you react to working with her.
You're talking about Helen Hunt, you're talking about a great actress, and I'll tell you something else, Robert, about Helen Hunt right now. She could anchor on CBS, okay?
Oh my God, she could do it.
She could anchor the news with Dan Rather in a second on CBS, like that. Write that down.
You're a genius, and we just think you're just wonderful.
Lisa could anchor too. Well,
thank you, and thanks for even mentioning me with Helen Hunt in the same sentence. Thank you.
Well, what do you think of her?
I think she's great. Part of the reason I love doing Mad About You is that I get to work with Helen Hunt and Paul Reiser. And the only reason I still think that Ursula is even a little bit funny is because of the way they respond to Ursula. I don't have to be too broad because they're letting you know that what you think you just saw, you did see.
Well,
So.
I just have to say one thing. The scene where you were with Paul Reiser in the diner and you had the chalkboard, do you remember that scene?
Yeah.
That ranks right up there with my favorite I Love Lucy scene. I mean, I hope you take that as a compliment because I really mean it that way.
Take it as a huge compliment.
Oh, you're wonderful, and I love you, and good luck on the Emmys. We hope you win.
Well, thank
okay,
you.
Robert, was there anything about our show you liked along the way?
Oh, well, I love you too, okay? Not as much as Lisa, but almost, okay? And that's a great compliment, too.
All right, thanks, Robert.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Bonds. Back for a few more with Lisa, Kudrow, and you on the toll-free. We'll be right back after these messages.
Five years ago, I started hauling cars for Saturn. Man, that was something. People wanted to know all about them.
What kind of car is that? The Saturn! Can I get it with a sunroof?
Can I get one with leather? Yeah, you can get it with fog lamps. And just when I could explain everything about these cars, these are the dent-resistant doors. Saturn decides to change things and come out with new ones. Oh, well. Here we go again.
Your toothbrush, it's fighting a never-ending battle against bacteria. But add a new cavity-fighting toothpaste from Listerine, and you've got a powerful germ-killing weapon. Introducing Cool Mint Listerine Fluoride Toothpaste with Listerine ingredients. It kills the germs that cause plaque for a clean feeling that goes beyond brushing. Turn your toothbrush into a lethal weapon. Cool Mint Listerine Toothpaste, the power of prevention.
They call them channels. I call it better protection. They're the smart idea on Always with Wings, and they're pretty amazing. Channels that form a barrier of protection at the edges. Even when I move, they help keep moisture in the center, so the sides get better protection. While dry weave helps keep the surface drier. They call them channels. I call it just plain smart. It protects me better than any regular maxi I've tried. New Always with Channels. It's cleaner, it's drier, and now it protects even better.
Cold filtered Miller Genuine Draft. The cold one. You know the beer, you know the taste. With Miller Genuine Draft, the world's a very cool place.
This Friday on CBS, a show about life.
What the going on back there?
Love.
Hold me!
Whoa. Relationships.
No! Dad!
The state's 43rd annual Halloween special. It's just plain funny. The tears, you're the state. Friday at 10/9 Central.
Right here on CBS.
A dangerous key witness must be escorted across state lines. Can Chuck Norris get her there alive?
Bye-bye, maybe.
Walker, Texas Ranger, Saturday.
This isn't one of those fancy, avant-garde, barely have to fill your plate, let alone your stomach kind of offers. Are you ready? Get set. Go. There, it started. The Tony Roma's Endless Slab. All the tender, juicy ribs you can eat for one great price. But remember, know when to say when. The Endless Slab. It's all the ribs you can eat, but it won't last forever. Tony Roma's. Famous for ribs, and ribs, and ribs, and ribs, and ribs, and ribs, and ribs.
Yeah, I enjoy cattle and riding my horses.
Wow, you own cattle?
That's my herd coming in, Stampede.
Sal, you've been around for a while. Tell us about four-wheel drive.
This was four-wheel drive in the old days.
So would you own anything other than the new Jeep Grand Cherokee?
I want something good. I don't want a ring-a-dink toy.
So you'd consider taking a friend for a ride in your new Grand?
Yeah, me and one of my top thoroughbreds.
Well, you can get up to $1,000 in values and great leases. What do you think of that?
This is what I've been looking for.
Jeep, there's only one. See it at your California Jeep and Eagle dealers. Who else?
There's a really big difference between K-Big and Coast. K-Big is upbeat. It keeps me going through my day, all the day. Coast is very sleepy. Really sleepy. K-Big's just more upbeat. It's more alive. There's more variety. That's what I like about it.
K-Big plays Mariah Carey,
Elton John,
John Cicada,
Rod Stewart,
Genesis, Bonnie Raitt, Melissa Etheridge. I mean, it's an incredible station. I never hear anything I don't like.
K-Big 104 plays the best variety in today's hits and yesterday's favorites.
the final Newhart show as opposed to the final Bob show. You know, he's done, I believe, 3 or 4 series.
Yeah.
Were you all in on the gag, the dream gag that was the payoff to that?
We weren't supposed to be, but Peter Scolari told us what was coming.
He is a blabbermouth. I know Peter Scolari.
I'm glad he did. It was great. And then we, you know, had a
Isn't
clue.
Bob great to be around, though? I mean, I know him in my personal life, and he's such a comforting guy. He's funny, but he's a real person. He's a terrific guy.
Yeah, and reasonable. There's no ego
Yeah.
there at all. It was really great to see, too. And he just won't it seems like, and I heard, he won't tolerate any unpleasant people.
No, he likes to be around.
set.
Well, his best friend is Don Rickles. There's the tip-off right there.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Tracy, Huntington, West Virginia. Hi, you're on CBS Radio and TV.
Hi, Lisa. How are you?
Okay, Tracy, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Did you see Tom?
Excuse me?
I'm sorry.
I'm not even here when you're here. You know, it's the Tracy.
I'm sorry.
It's
Hi,
Felicia.
Tom.
Hi, how are you, Tracy? Nice to see you.
I'm doing
You almost blew the baseball, Tracy.
Oh, goodness. Lisa, I just have a question for you. I've read several articles that the friendships that you guys have off the screen are similar to the friendships that we see on screen. Is that true? And if so, what types of things do you guys do when you're out together and when you hang out?
Yeah, we actually are really close.
That's great.
And we go to dinner. I'm sorry, I'm looking at...
Do you really go out? I mean, most
do.
people on shows don't go out. Like, do we go out? No, sir. Rarely. We go to dinner once every 3 months or something, but we rarely go out together.
Well,
we can't stand each other for
we
crying
all
out loud.
like each other a lot, and even though we spend 5 days a week together and then photo shoots and whatever else on top of that, we still love being together. And the girls
I'm not buying
go
into
out.
it.
Well, I don't have to say it, but it's true. But
Well,
it
I'm
is
glad
true.
to hear.
We love spending time with each other. We go out to dinner all the time, and I don't know. I mean, the other thing is you have to keep in mind that we're all going through something together that hasn't happened to us before.
Exactly right, and which is being on a program together and interacting as an ensemble company. I'm guessing at
And
that.
it's a huge
See,
success.
here, if there's a cast dinner here, I go by myself. We don't have to take a lot of
That's
people,
right. But that's right. But also just the like freakish success that Friends has with, you know, like all the internet and all that kind of stuff. Everybody knows who we are, and you know, we go out together, and it's a scene.
Do you go on that internet? That's something.
No,
isn't it?
I don't even have a computer.
You will, I'll bet you.
I will.
You know, we have a relationship here with Prodigy, and we're about to sign on with America Online. And I went on there one night, and I'll tell you, that's really something. I mean, a lot of people get on these chat things, and they ask very, very intelligent and perceptive questions based upon what they watch on the show.
Right.
And they chat about a lot of stuff on those computers.
Yeah, and nothing gets past them, so I think it's good, because we have to be really careful that there are no inconsistencies, because they'll see it. You know?
Yes, they will. Yes, they will. By the way, Tracy, I'm very glad you called. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much.
By the way, by any chance, do you work for NASA?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. I just thought I heard something in your voice that would be a giveaway, but I must be mistaken. Thanks, Tracy.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. And Lisa,
yeah.
Before I go, I'd like to let you know my friends and I are such big fans of your show. I'm not going to go into detail as to how, but a couple of nights ago, I spoke on the phone at home with David Schwimmer.
You're kidding.
And I'm serious. It was great, and
should we be worried about you?
Was he worried about me?
No, not for that reason.
Well, I let him know. I said, we're definitely, you know, we're not going to make a habit of this, and we're not going to, like, sell your phone number for $1,000 a pot.
All right. Anyway, Tracy, Tom's getting a little short on time.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Now, you're sure you don't work for NASA?
I'm positive.
Okay.
I wish I did.
All right. Thanks for calling. Have a good weekend now, okay?
You too. Thank you. Bye, Lisa.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye, Tracy.
Call someone at home.
I could go down the hall and get coffee if I want to take a few more calls.
She could call you at home.
Oh, no, she couldn't. Now, I read about you getting married to your beau at Malibu.
We got married.
In May. And, you know, in the gossip columns, there are always little reports of trouble, and I guess somebody played the wrong song at your wedding, and you got a little irritated.
I got irritated.
You're allowed to do that.
More than a little irritated.
That's all right. You're allowed.
Yeah, I grabbed that walkie-talkie and gave him what for in my gown and veil and train. And
Well, what was the mistake, though, actually?
It's not a huge mistake. They started playing my music before they should have, and then they were going to play the music that was supposed to come after me for the next
Well, what was your music?
It was, oh my God, I don't remember the name.
And you had a fight over it and you don't even remember it?
Moscone, I think. I don't know. It was a classical piece.
Okay.
And it was just music. And after that, I had a really great part of the ceremony where I didn't have a bouquet. I didn't have a lot of bridesmaids, any. My girlfriends each walked up the aisle and presented me with a flower, and that created my bouquet. Really moving, touching, excellent thing. I had the perfect music picked out for it. Portishead, cool. And they're singing in that. And he was going to play the Portishead for my walk up the aisle, and that's not right. I had the classical music.
So you picked up the old walkie-talkie and gave it to him right there,
Kind of gave it to him.
In front of 250 people.
No, just in front of the people, like carrying my dress and being sweet.
And aside from that, everything about the wedding and the marriage is fine.
Perfect.
Okay.
Not good. Oh my God. You shouldn't say that.
Say perfect again.
I can't,
You're a dear to come by late on Friday night. Much success to you. Have a great summer, and thank you for joining us here at CBS.
Thank you.
My great pleasure. Lisa Kudrow, one of the stars of Friends, and an Oscar or an Emmy Award nominee for the Emmy Awards coming up, I believe, on a different network this fall. Next, Richard Rhodes and the commemoration of the dropping of the bomb on Hiroshima in Japan here during this past week. We'll be right back after these messages.
You're a big star from the Star Trek. Right. T.J. Hooker, you're the guy in control. She falls in love with you.
Well, of course.
You're a handsome man.
Yes, but none of that worked.
And she moves around a lot?
No, she just was a virgin, young.
This is the book. This is the book you've got to write. Don't even try to deny it.